And we're back, guys. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today, as I promised in the last video, I will show you how to get going with hover vessels or small vessels. Now, hover vessels, as you can see there, it's unlock level 1. Small vessels, unlock level 5. When it comes to vessels in this game, you don't need a platform on all the servers. Some servers will have you need a platform to get your vessels. This server doesn't, but I made the platform just to have it there. Now, when you get a starter for hover vessels, for example, or you get a starter for SV, they look the same because the size is the same and you get some blocks already placed around your core. Now, difference between hover vessel and small vessels. Hover vessels definitely don't go flying, not more than 3 meters. Small vessels do fly. Now, for a hover vessel to work, you actually only need a few things. Now, you need a basic generator. I will get, I think, this one, or this is reinforcement. Oh no, this is the fuel tank. So I'll get this one. I think should be enough, the small one. 80 watts, energy out. Let's get one of these. Okay, then we will need a fuel tank. This is Newtonian small tank for regulators. I still didn't learn all the. Let's put this one in. Okay. Third drive tank. This is the smallest thing that you can put in. Fuel capacity 550, volume capacity 400. Dirt drive tank. Oh, this is pentaxid. No. This is pentaxid for the shields. Okay. Now, as you can see, the force and the torque is different with repulsors. These ones are the PRG ones. These ones are the regular ones. Now, you will need. I will make 4 of them. I think you can do it with 2 if it's a really small vessel like this one. Oh, let's craft another of this. Then I don't have the controllers learned. That's problematic. And a docking pad. Let's grab that. Okay. Constructor out. Let's grab all of this. The fuel tank and this. Now, in order for a hover vessel or anything to be used, this is everything that you need. So you place cockpit. Let's make it like this. Okay. I hate it. Like, that's really bad. So let's make a regular 3x3. Doesn't matter. It's just for showing off. Now, these things need to be placed like without anything underneath them. So let's place 1, 2, 3, 4. In the back, we will go for the generator and the tank. These ones are red because PRG. The other ones are gray, like the basic ones. They are gray. It doesn't matter. This is 550. Now, if we start it and move the camera back, you will see on the left side of the screen, you will see 1.5 meters off the ground. Like this is the maximum that I can go off the ground with this type of hover. Now, this is the basic structure that you need, like the basic stuff. It will go pretty fast because it actually goes fast because they are the PRG version. The other ones will not go this fast. But you have speed and a working vehicle. Does it look good? Definitely not. Is it working? Definitely working. Now, if you go out, it will hover depending on what you have on it. So it can hover better or not. Now you can put a dock. Um, yeah, this is bad from this side. You need to place this underneath there. So let's go here. Let's go like this. I think we can place it if we go really down. Yeah. So should be right here. Okay. This is a trick. If you press F5, you have your drone and you can use stuff from your from your tab. Now you go in, you just lower. So the controls are space to go up and C to lower. And in the right side, you will see there is the first thing that goes online is the dock. So now I cannot move and it's completely docked to my base. Having this docked, it means the shields from the base, now it doesn't have any shields, but the shields from the base cover this ship. So nothing will destroy it. This is good to remember because you don't need to get your ships inside, like your small vessels inside your capital vessel. You can just put it on top of it or next to it, and even if you're getting into a fight, they will not be destroyed. They will not be harmed. Now, this is the basics of a hover vessel. On this server, it works really well because everything is upgraded with this. But on other servers, you might need to add thrusters. So the small thrusters that you find here, these ones, you might need to add those for propulsion. But you will only need forward, backwards, left, and right. You will not need up and down because they will not work. Now, this is the ones for hover vessel. They are different. So yeah, let's create the ones for our ship. Now, an SV on most servers that use volumes and weights, um, the power, the force, it's really something that you need to look out for because you need to lift the weight of your ship. So you really need to take care of that. Now, again, the same as the base. You need to make sure you're not using more power than you generate. So this is 35 watts. and this is 2.7 kilowatts. Now let's make one of these just to make sure we can have the regular ones, the PRG ones. Now we also need at least one of these, but I think I will go for the no. Let's go for the small one because it's for demo purposes. Okay, so we need one more. 12 of them I will make just to make sure everything works correctly. Let's actually get RCSs. Okay. Then we need fridge container ammo. Like so. Let's take passenger seats, armored cockpits, spotlights, and the detector. Yeah, this detector, you will need one of these for your hover vessel too. I'm not gonna learn it right now because I like the 1000 number. So, but you will need one of these too, just to be able to see what's around you. Okay, now let's make one detector, one cargo box, one container controller, one harvest, one ammo, two spotlights, one fridge. We do have the cockpit. We have the thrusters. We don't need oxygen, but we will make one. Why did it? I don't know. So we need the oxygen tank. Now, this it's add-on from ERG. It's useful. You don't need it on your starter vessel. Now, something else that you need are RCSs. Let's take 4 of them, for example. And I hope I can run it. 350. Yeah, I can run it with this. This is another 30 watts. So 600. Always make sure you run it. I don't want it to blow up in my face and lose all the materials. Remember, you are just starting out, so materials are pretty, spare, scarce. Sorry, wrong word. I don't know English. It's very early for me right now, so I think that's the problem. Okay, let's put everything back in my inventory so I can have everything. Here this is base. Okay, I need to place the clone chamber. Okay, so this should be our vessel or smaller. Let's bring everything with me. So first generator, then fuel tank, oxygen tank, RCS. Oh my god, so annoying. Okay, let's go like this. RCSs, spotlights, and we're full. We place this there. This is how it's supposed to look. I didn't place it last video, but this is basically a respawn point. If you die, you come back here. Now, let's put down a cockpit. If you're gonna use the SV planetary, you can use a non-airtight cockpit. But I wouldn't. I would say use airtight, even if you're on a planet. Now this one, I look pretty good. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now you need a generator. Usually, I would say don't place them connected because if the generator blows, it will take you with him. But right now, I didn't craft any SV blocks, so I will just place everything in the same area. Like this and this. Fill it up. Now, let's put the harvester like so. And I think that's it, right? Oh no, I have some small steel blocks. Now, oh, this is not for. As you can see, it went down because it doesn't have any kind of propulsion and it has a bad shape. But this actually is really good for me because now you can build. I don't have it learned. My god, I'm so unprepared. I'm so sorry, guys. Bear with me for a second. Landing gear. So now you go into your constructor and get the landing gear. Because it went back, now I can put the landing gear without actually having to use the drone and getting underneath. I don't need this anymore. And let's put, I don't know which type. This is folding. Oh, those ones are folding to the side. I don't like it. So let's put one like this. Okay, perfect. Now, because I placed it here, it will go only up to that one. So everything I place now, I need to do it at this level the most. Now, when it comes to thrusters, when you place them, there is an arrow on one side to show you the direction of the thruster. But you can also see it here. Like if it's kept like that, it means that's the front. And if it's open, that means it's the back. It's like any jet engine. So you have front, like moving front. Then you have braking. Now we will need down. Let's put only two. Up, which is actually the other way around, not the way I said it. So this is down, and the one before it's up, and then you need left and right. So one like that, and the other one like that. Get in, turn it on, and you can see on the right side you have 2.3%. You see 2.6, 3.7, 5.4. So just use it like this and try and see what's the maximum percentage that you use. This type of thrusters do have a boost. So if you shift, they will go over 100%. Oh no, they don't. Not these ones. The jet ones have. So there are ones that have boost and they will go over 100%. This time, when you see them over 100%, is breaking the breakpoint. So it's you're moving faster forwards than your breakpoint. Now, as you can see, the landing gear engaged. I cannot move it, like I'm moving my mouse right now and I cannot move it. This is a very good way to have it stored. And when it comes to, you know, chests, crates, cargo containers, and again, you cannot place, even if like this one is a harvest container and I'm trying to put in the ammo container, I cannot put them one next to the other. I can actually put them diagonally, but not connected. So I put it like that. Oh no, this was the regular one. Okay, this is the ammo container. Then you will need the fridge. And that's about it. Now, this is your basic SV. When I say your basic, I mean the one that works and flies, and that's it. It doesn't have anything else. You have a fridge, ammo container, cargo container, harvest container. You can keep adding stuff to it, move the uh, spotlights, you move them somewhere else, and you can build it up to be something like that, for example, right? So you have spotlights, you have the laser drills, but this is level 25, some weapons. You can have turrets on it that will keep you kind of safe, or you can have both turrets and weapons. Gatling guns will be the cheapest thing to put on it. And the advantage is you can level up very fast if you get one of these, because you can put one Gatling cannon in front and just hunt and like animals, or anything you can find basically, and you will get XP because it will count like you're shooting yourself. If a turret kills them, you will not get the experience from that. You need to do it yourself. So this is how it works. Now, I would say always turn off your ships, because fuel is very important, especially starting out. You will actually need a lot of fuel. So always turn it off. Always make sure you don't have stuff that blows up next to each other. So the generator here, if it blows up, I would lose the cockpit, the thrusters, because they are all connected. And more importantly, I will lose the cargo containers. Now, if my ammunition controller goes, it's the same thing. It will take out the fuel tank, which will take out RCSs. It will also take out the generator, which will take out the rest. So, one shot to my generator by some NPCs, and we're done. Now, when it comes to weapons, let's turn it on. The way your bar works, your controllers, is what is closer to you, to the cockpit, to you as a character. It's the first one on the bar, like number one. So right now, I don't have anything else on it. I only have the detector. But right now, this is the only thing that I have. But if I put like two guns in front of it or something else, it might change if they consider that the detector is one block further away than my guns. Like if I connect right now the guns to the cockpit, that's gonna be the case. So the detector will go on two. I usually like to have detectors on one. I don't like to have weapons on one, because when you start the game, you will have one selected all the time, and you can misfire and shoot some friendly NPCs, and then you're done. You cannot fix that unless you work really hard or pay for it. So definitely, if I can, this is my choice to have this on one. Now, common mistakes I will show you. This is not your inventory. So if you put this here, oh, right now it doesn't work. If you pick up something while your inventory is full and you're like this, it will go here on this tab. I see they fixed that part. It will go on this. And if you will go on this, you will lose it forever. Like, you cannot pick it up from there. Now, it doesn't have enough force to hover. So the hover part of it, it's not good enough. You can test that like I did before. Just go up, go down. It's still not enough force to keep it up. You see? And if you want to make it stay in the air, you just have to add more thrusters to it. Like, for example, this one, which I can put it here, get out of it, and it will stay there. So this is a very important thing, because if you have it like this, on this server particularly, you can get the ship down. The commands are CB, like so, and you will see get ship down and the ID of the ship, get ship here, or go to ship. So this is very helpful to have. Most server have it. So the CB, it's on most servers, but you have these three, and also the warp rescue. It will move you to a ship if it's a very bad warp disconnect, and you'll have problems with it. So yeah, that's a very good thing to remember. You always have this. If you don't know your ship ID, you just have it here. So statistics, where you check for your generators, output, whatever, and you have the ID here. You also should be able to access statistics if you're on the same plane and it's owned by you from this thing, the registry. So you go statistics. This is my code for uh, the Black Hawk. Now for the Hellfire, this, right? Something that's really nice is if you manage to get in like the first or close to the first person on the server after a wipe, your ID codes will be like 2 or 3 digits maximum. This is 23 million. So the server has been online for a while now. Right? Okay. Now we go back and put the ship down before I forget about it, and shut it off. This is the basic construction, the basic hover vessel and small vessel. Now, some people don't like hover vessels. They just skip them altogether. Some people enjoy hover vessels. The good part about them are the weapons. So a hover vessel cannon will have very good range, and the artillery cannon turrets too. They have very good range. So you can actually use a hover vessel if you want to go after certain enemies. I never used the shield booster. I've never seen it used before. This basically recharges the shield of something that's being hit in that moment. I would say maybe um, it's okay to use, which is weird because you can recharge it in space with left mouse. So yeah, maybe if you have no, actually no, because if it's docked, it doesn't work. So yeah, you cannot use those in space; they will just drift and not work. So yeah, people just skip hover vessels. Now, one more thing that you need to know and care about are the blueprints. I love blueprints. For somebody like me that doesn't know how to build or knows how to build but doesn't have talent, blueprints are the best. We will cover some of the blueprints and some of the things that you need to take a look at. Not on this server. I will do it on in creative mode on my own, like offline, because I cannot spawn stuff in this server. Um, so I mean, I have to gather all the resources and and put it in, but you will understand why in the next video. All right, guys. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you're still here, that is, and I really, really appreciate your support. Please send me a comment. I don't know. You didn't like something. You actually like something. This is something that you really wanted to learn about the game and you didn't find the information. Just let me know your thoughts and have a very, very nice day. See you guys. Bye bye.